The next question was left by one of our followers under one of the previous episodes. The question is this: who is Yeshua? Why is he the God of Jews?
Good question. I'm curious who Yeshua is to the author of this question. I would really like to talk to him and find this out. Technically, Yeshua was prophesied as the Messiah of Israel, King of Israel, Savior of Israel, Son of God. In many prophecies, one could see that he would be an incarnation of the God of Israel. When we read the first chapter of the Gospel of Luke, we see that the appearance of Gabriel to Virgin Miriam goes hand in hand with this great announcement that the one she would give birth to would sit on the throne of David. It was clear that he was going to become king over all Jewish people. David was king over all Jewish people, and he was to reign over all Jacob. And Jacob is a corporate name for all the Jewish people. Not just over those Jews who were faithful, but all Jews, and then of his kingdom there will be no end. This announcement alone made it clear that it wasn't about some king from David's house, but rather about the everlasting king, Mashiach himself, that divine being foretold by all the prophets. If we talk about the other representations of Yeshua as the head of the Messiah's body, his own body, from all people and nations, as the judge who will judge all humanity, every generation, as the one perceived by many Christians as the Son of God with no nationality or body even. And all that lines up with reality, and that which doesn't, where we see the realization, first and foremost, of his forever role as King of Israel, Savior of Israel, Messiah of Israel, and of course, the incarnation of the God of Israel, Son of God, who came to fulfill the promises given to his people. Romans chapter 15 talks about this and confirms all the promises that haven't yet been fulfilled. In Romans chapter 15, we can see that Yeshua came to become a servant to the Jews. The actual word there is circumcision, to fulfill the promises made to the fathers of Israel. The promises that weren't fulfilled at the time of his first coming, to confirm, solidify, and prepare the way for their ultimate fulfillment.